If you know the answers, well and good. If you don't, no need to worry. Soon you will be able to fill the blanks with the right options as we are going to study different kinds of pronouns. So far we have discussed 6 of the 10 kinds of pronouns that are personal, possessive, emphasizing, reflexive, demonstrative and reciprocal pronouns. Now we are going to study 2 more, distributive and indefinite pronouns. So let's begin our study with distributive pronouns. Each, either and neither are the 3 distributive pronouns that we use quite frequently. These refer to people or things in a group but one at a time, and that is the reason these are considered singular and are always followed by a singular verb. However, there is a difference between the 3 that we need to understand. Each refers to every one of 2 or more people or things, whereas either and neither refers to only 2 people or things, while either refers to the one or the other of the 2, neither is the negative of either and refers not the one nor the second of the 2. Let's see some examples to gain better understanding. Each of you has to speak for 5 minutes. I bought 3 pens. Each cost $1. Each of these students is talented. There are 2 rooms, each with 3 beds. Now let's see some examples with either, where we will consider one of the 2 options at a time. Either of you can give the presentation. He has given 2 options. Either is acceptable. Do you prefer tea or coffee? I don't like either. Either of these roads leads to the bus stop. Now we will make these sentences with the help of neither. Neither of you can give the presentation. He has given 2 options. Neither is acceptable. Do you prefer tea or coffee? I like neither. Neither of these roads leads to the bus stop. Each, either and neither can also act as distributive adjectives. In that case, they will always come before a singular noun and they will always take a singular verb. Let's see some examples. Each employee prepared a detailed report. Neither option is acceptable to us. There were trees on either side of the road. Neither road leads to the bus stop. Now indefinite pronouns. One, none, some, few, many, any, all, somebody, everybody, others, etc. These refer to things or people in a general way. They do not refer to people or things individually. They talk about unspecified quantity, quality, or number. Let's see some examples to understand this. One must give one's best. None of us knows how to do it. Where are the books? Some are in the bag. We need more paint. There isn't any left. Someone is talking to Stella. Nobody came to help me. We sent the mail to everyone, but few replied. All are in the room. Be good to others. The problem with indefinite pronouns arises when we have to make a choice between his or her as possessive adjectives subsequently in any sentence. For this, you can remember 2 important things. First, when referring to anyone, anybody, someone, somebody, everyone, everybody and each, the choice of his or her will depend on the context. Let's see the following examples carefully to understand this. Each of the players will have to give her best. All the boys are here. Everyone can start his work. Any one of the women pilots can give her name for the solo flight. In the examples you just saw, it was easier to make a choice as the gender was clear. However, when the sex is not clear, the rule says that we need to go by the adjective of masculine gender. Let's see some examples to understand this. Somebody has to organize a party at his house. Everyone is not happy with his life. Each must do his bit to help complete the work on time. So friends, that's it in this lesson. I hope now you are clear about indefinite and distributive pronouns. If you want to know more about the 6 kinds of pronouns that we have already discussed, you can watch the playlist. The link of that is given in the description and above. If you want to know more about pronouns or you want to download the ebook and get access to other parts of speech, then kindly download Enliven English app. Here you will get access to unlimited knowledge of grammar, quizzes, exercises, free grammar tips and much more. I'll be back with a new lesson soon. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Goodbye.